Hello, welcome to my side yard. What we're going to be working on today is this guy. This is the top of my engine cowl, and I'm basically using it as a test bed for stripping off the paint, figuring out the best method. And yeah, we're going to strip this guy off. I've already separated it from the side cowls from the hinges. Got to clean it a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and start stripping it. So let's finish cleaning first. I do have precautions on hand. I'm wearing rain boots, full suit here, wearing gloves. I do have this mask, N95 mask. Now, they recommend using a respirator. Even this is considered to be non-hazardous compared to all the others. I left my respirator at a friend's house, so I use this, but we've got a nice gentle breeze going right now, so all the vapors are going to be blown away from me anyway, and it won't be a prolonged exposure like you would have been inside somewhere. So, we should be fine. So, let's get into it. Nice and clean. I had already cleaned it before, but I wanted to do another layer of cleaning on it, so it's nice and clean, but as you can tell, it's really banged up. So we're going to use this right here. This is PTI's PTS 202 biodegradable paint remover. They recommend spraying it on. I do have a sprayer, but we're talking about a small section like this. I'm just going to go ahead and do its other recommended method, which is pour it on here, wipe it with a brush. Once you put it on here, you got to wait about another hour. I say give it 45 minutes to an hour, as this is basically a tack coat, and then we'll put another coat on it, and we're supposed to wait 4 hours before we try to remove it off there. Supposedly you should be able to basically wash it off, but we'll see how it goes. So let's shake it up per recommendations. I checked the data and text sheets, safety sheets, all that before using this. So if you do decide to do this on your own, first off, I'm not an expert, so don't take my advice. Second off, take this advice, always read your data and health sheets first. That is paramount to your success. All right. Supposedly, that's pretty much it. Didn't take a lot of time. Again, we got to wait another. Let me wrap this up so it doesn't mess up the brush here. If you've done any type of painting, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna wait 45 minutes or so. Come back out here. We'll check it. We'll put another about 2 to 3 mils of paint on here, or paint remover on here. It says to put about 1 mil per mil of paint. Now, I don't know how many mils of paint are actually on here. I do know there's 2 layers. There's a white layer, and there's like this cream colored layer underneath, which I believe was the primer. So we're going to basically put 2 mils of 2 layers, 2 mil layers total on top of here to hopefully get rid of all this paint. Hopefully it's super easy and we don't have any problems, but let's see in about 1 hour, see what it look like. All right, it's been just about 45 minutes. In fact, it's been 46. I'll show you guys the clock. 46 and 21. So, I'm looking at it and it does look like it's a tack layer. Definitely has that tacky, you know, look to it. And I can already tell that it's starting to work a little bit. You can see little areas of deformation, kind of sort of. If that makes any sense at all. Probably doesn't, but you know what? That's fine. So I'm going to pour on another layer here. Alright, I'm going to wash out my brush, take the stuff inside, and we'll wait 4 hours. Or maybe 10. Good morning. Welcome. I'm back. So I'll let it sit for a little bit longer than its intended hours, by about 2 or 3 hours. But it got pretty cold last night, so I wanted to give it enough time, not underdo it. Of course, there's a balance of overdoing it and underdoing it, but hopefully we found the right balance. And so my dog Captain in the back, he's a husky mix. He's just wandering around. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and try to wash this off that it says to do. Spray it off with a water hose. So we're going to see if that works. Yeah. Get this out of the way. Let's see if we can grab it here. Something like that. I'll move the camera so you guys can see. All right, here goes nothing. That's pretty freaking cool. Let's see if I can't get more off. So it definitely looks like the center got enough, but maybe the outsides I didn't get a big enough layer. Well, it's pretty successful. A lot better than I actually hoped. I know that sounds crazy because you're like, well, what about all this? Well, that's a simple fix. Even on the bottle it says it may take a second or a third or fourth application to really get all the paint off, kind of depending on, you know, how many layers of paint are on here. It looks like, based off the paint, that we got two. We got a white coat and then we got a base coat. But you can tell over here is some red. So I think there's some red that got sprayed on this side. So that's why this is sticking. I'm curious if I could take like a putty knife and scrape some of this off. I feel like I may have to in order to get a nice smooth surface again before I put more stuff on it. Nice. But man, that's actually worked pretty well. That's going to make stripping it not very hard. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera here in a second, and I'm going to go ahead and prep this, let it dry off completely per instructions. Prep it again, and then we'll put another coat on it. Wait 45 minutes, put another coat on it, wait 4 hours this time, and that should be enough to pull the rest of this paint off. Good deal.
Howdy, my name is Micah and welcome back to this final part of the video. And I got a couple bits of news. First, I was able to finish the top cowling. Woo, yay! It's nice and clean. But, got some bad news. The paint remover I was using, apparently, the company that was manufacturing, has been manufacturing it for years, has sold it off to another company. And when I went to that company's website to see if they had this type of remover, they did not. What does that mean? That means I have to find some other type of paint remover to use. I did find another company that does sell a similar product. I ordered a gallon of that. Hopefully it works. I have both the side cowlings are halfway done as well, but I've still got to finish it. And it's a little disappointing to have the product I was using and getting familiar with no longer be able to be used on this. But it is what it is. You can't change it. They sold out. That is what it is. So we're going to have to try a new product. We'll use this new product, see how it works. I'll of course record it, as I mentioned, and we'll just have to see how it goes. But I'm ready to get this project on the road. I'll use the other halves of the two side cowlings to try out this new product. Hopefully it works great and removes everything, all the paint and the primer. And yeah, so that's going to finish up this video. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon down below. If you want to support content like this, projects and things of that nature, if you like what you see, go over to mmflightclub.locals.com and you can support me for as little as $2 a month. You can help make this channel continue to grow and push onward. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time up in the sky. That as well. But someone just started a motorcycle. Gotta love recorded video here. Oh, I'm getting old.